Alright, what we're working on today here is a Generac 2000 series genset. Issue being the fuel injection pump has a massive leak, so we're going to be removing it so we can get it rebuilt. We're going to start with, well, make sure it's in off position. We're going to disconnect the battery and disable the battery charger because this thing might be out of commission for a little bit. So I couldn't find any videos on the internet about how to do this, so I figured I'd just make one out here today. So yeah, we're gonna go through it. Alright, getting tore into it here. I've taken the air cleaner off just so I can get a little room so I can see a little better behind the pump, because like most injection pumps, you'll have two studs, one there, one on the back side. I just got it off. I was able to get a 3/8, can't see it there. Yeah, my 3/8 extension, it's still there. Half-inch socket. I was able to get it back there, get it off, thanks to my electric ratchet. If you don't have one of those, I seriously suggest you invest in one. Makes life so much easier. Anyway, return line, take it off from here, just a clamp. I just have it bunched up on the manifold to hold it. Your supply line was here, another clamp, simple, not a whole lot of diesel ran out. I didn't run this unit before taking it apart, so none of this was charged. Or pressurized. I'll probably take these injection lines off in a minute, just haven't done it. I'm kind of feeling my way around this a little bit. I took the fan guard off. It's like you get to the front. That's the plate from the front of the engine. Let me see if we can show you. Maybe. Yeah, so I can get access to the front of the gear. It looks like there's hold downs or puller screws or threaded parts, so I should be able to get my puller in there. It's really not too bad so far. Like I said, take this. That's the top guard. That's the little cutout for. So at the elbow, the upper radiator hose doesn't rub. So I took that off, pull it down just so I get access to the front. So we're about halfway out. Like I said, just got the last the nut off the other side. One key thing, I think, and this is just kind of my own speculation, but you see, we got this line here. I'm assuming that is your alignment mark because it's a little too obvious to be an accident, and it's perfectly in line with each other, or each line is one line with each other, because this pump is clocked a certain way. So we'll keep an eye on that when we're going to put it back together. One more thing, the actuator assembly, which is bolted to the back of the pump, just took that lower bolt out, that way I could cock it to the side after disconnecting the linkage. That way I get access to a bolt here and here, which were Allen's, and then I just took it off, cut the zip ties, hang it to the side. Anyway, self-explanatory, I feel like. So we got the pump out. It was a tapered shaft with a key, which unfortunately when I popped the gear, it seems to have fallen down the gear case, so I'm gonna have to go fishing here real soon. And like I said, it was leaking on the back side. Can't really tell. Well, we'll let the pump shop figure that out. But we're going to have it rebuilt because, like I said, it was pouring and it was coming from behind it. So, I guess probably this seal is what gave out, would be my guess from what I remember on the diagnosing trip, because it was coming, yeah, something like that. Either that or maybe the back of this block gave out. But anyway, there's the pump. And yeah, like I said, the gear, which is still in it. I use just a regular old T-puller. Don't know what the threads are. This is just a generic Harbor Freight kit, really. I keep around, carry around with me. Don't care if I lose bolts, whatever, add to it. So nothing super fancy, nothing super custom needed to do it. But yeah, there's got it out. We'll go from there. Alright, we got the pump back from the pump shop. They did confirm everything looked good inside, but basically there was some dry rotted seals, so that's what was causing our massive leak. So all back together, looking good. Got the keyway, new gasket. Gonna go put it on. Alright, so I got the pump in there. Nothing's tightened down yet, but got the mount nuts started on the front and the back. holding your tongue the right way, and with the help of some magnets, got the washers and the nuts started. I've got the extension on it, was just tightening it down. Got the front nut on it. A little trick I use, because like I said, this is a keyway style pump shaft. I keep a bottle of this little white bottle here. It's white lithium grease. It's great for lubing O-rings, and it's harmless to the inside of engines. Use it a lot with engine building, but also it's great for, like, I put a little dab in the slot on the shaft. That way I could put the keyway in the shaft and shove the pump through. So it would actually hold the keyway in there and not let it drop. So because the keyway was facing the 9 o'clock position, so even if I was doing it on top, I usually do that just in case, because my luck, I'd drop it anyway. So far this is where we're at. Everything tidied up now. Make sure our alignment mark here matches. Tightened down, front plates on. Brought our motor back up, or a little throttle linkage motor here. Brought it back up. It's hooked up, bolted here and back here. I think we're pretty much ready to try and bleed the fuel system. Let's see if it'll run. Alright, so went ahead and reconnected our negative battery cable. Reactivated our, turned back on our battery charger here, because I had this fuse pulled out and just sitting on top. I've already went ahead and primed this thing, got it running. It actually primed up very quickly. So I'll get ready to test run it for you. But yeah, I had all these just closed off, and I was going to start breaking them loose one at a time, and I popped that one loose, started seeing fuel, and closed it, and this thing fired up and ran. So this is probably one of the easiest mechanical diesels I think I've ever had to bleed. So put the air filter on in a minute. There you have it. I mean, I've got to do the finishing steps, just like put the air filter back on, zip tie up my harnesses, and reassemble the fan shroud. But, you know, minor stuff. But want to make sure it'd run before I went to do all that work. So, but yeah, pretty simple job.